Hey guys, so in my last video I showed you how to take my photos for Instagram, and as promised I'm making this video as a part 2. So if you're interested at all in how to get that vintage vibe to my photos, from a photo like this to this, then make sure that you keep watching because I'm about to show you guys exactly how I do it. Let's go. Hey guys, right before we start, so there are 3 keys to how I edit my photos. The first key is to find the preset that I'm gonna be using. And if you don't know what a preset is, it's basically just like a filter for your photo. And the second step is basically identifying what kind of mood I want to give my photo. And the third key is to put on effects that will enhance the photo even more. By the way, if you haven't seen the other video and if you are interested in how I took these photos, it'll be linked down in the description, and if not, it'll be linked right now as well at the top right corner of your screen. Alright, so these are the photos that we will be editing. So we've got this one, the nighttime photo. I'll try and make it really quick for you guys, okay? So as I said, the first key is to get a preset, which makes the process a lot faster than starting from like scratch. So the preset that I use will be linked down in the description as well, and the one that I use the most is SP03. So as you can tell, it already looks nice, like just that by itself. I would actually just leave that if I was being lazy, but you know, obviously I want to tweak it myself as well. There's some further changes I want to do. So SP03, we're gonna apply that, just click on it, and then the first steps, we'll close all these other tabs out for now. We'll start from the top, so basic. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do in most of my photos is to add a bit of temperature, just to make it a bit warmer, make the photo a bit warmer. But you don't want to add too much because it's gonna become, it's too blown up, unnatural. You don't want that. So we're gonna add just about plus 4, I was hoping. No, yeah, we'll make it plus 4. And then the next one, I go down to tone. I sometimes add exposure, sometimes I don't, but this time we're gonna add just a little bit, just plus 0.2. Contrast, it's already kind of a dark photo, so we're probably not gonna add much contrast. We just check though. I like to just kind of drag it and see the difference between adding and taking away. So we're actually gonna leave it at 0, guys. It's a pretty dark photo. I don't want to add any more. I already kind of like the I already kind of like it at 0, so we're gonna leave it at that. Highlights, we don't want to add too much because obviously the highlights in this photo is my face and the prop that we have. So if I add too much, if I zoom in here and then add too much highlights, it actually takes away the quality and the detail from the prop. So we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna take away a little bit, probably -5, and then we'll add on the shadow. So we're gonna add just a little bit, about plus 10. Should be enough. Yeah, I like that. And the whites is basically just the same as the highlights. If I add too much, it'll take away from the thing. So just a little bit. We'll add like +3 or something. And then blacks. So blacks will be obviously the darker parts of the photo. You obviously don't want to add too much. So I'm gonna go +14 here. Yeah, I think that's nice. Yeah, so that's what it is so far. Then we're gonna go to tone curve. So this one is definitely my favorite part of editing. If you don't know how to do the tone curves in Lightroom, what you want to do is you want to click this square here. So it says click to edit point curve. You click that, and then now you can edit this point curve to your liking, and you can add your own points. So to add point, just press a dot, and this is what I do every time, like on almost all of my photos. So I would add 5 points. So there's already 2, one at the bottom and one at the top right. I just add one here, and here. So now there's 5. And to add a fade, take the bottom point and drag it up. See that? Before and after. Just gonna take that second point and then I drag it down a little bit to make the shadows even darker. I'm gonna add just a little bit, and then we're gonna go in effects. Yeah, I add a little bit of vignette, so -12 at this, just -10, and then grain is what puts the photo altogether for me. So for most of my photos, this is my settings. So I go 40, 40, 60. But yeah, that's kind of nice, but I think for this photo I want it to be more obvious. So now we're gonna make the sizes of the grains bigger. So we'll go 40, 50, 60. Alright, there it is. That's the photo. And maybe add a bit more warmth if we want. There we go. Alright guys, so that's just a quick video on how I edit my photos. That's basically what I've done to 90% of the photos that I posted on Instagram. And I know I was meant to post the video yesterday, but sometimes life just happens and I ended up getting very busy. But I hope that I helped you guys today. Basically just gave you guys my formula on how I edit my photos, but that's fine. If I did help you and I inspired you to try this, make sure that you tag me or let me know about it. That would be really cool to see. Also, it's crazy, my last video got over like 200 views and I only posted it 4 days ago. I think that's like really cool. So thank you guys for watching that, and thank you for liking, and thank you for all your support. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, because I will be posting every week. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.